Infinite love, life, and a good vibration. I'm your host, Velvet, coming through for you with former member of Nature Boy Cope, Elijah Bishop. Aaron is going live right now, so we're going to go right on over to Mr. Aaron Page. Infinite love, life, and a good vibration. I'm your host, Velvet, coming through for you. I'm going to go over there right now for use. Notice that he's live. I said, oh, let me go ahead on and catch this one.
Enough. I mean, it was fun. It was funny while I was doing it, but enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me go ahead and shut this down before it start becoming a habit and an everyday thing. And I try to remind myself that today literally could be the last day of my life, and I don't want to be the last thing I want. I don't want the last thing I'm doing with my life is degrading somebody regardless of what they did. And I feel like it's very important to be the bigger person. I feel like it's very important not to take on the ways of the person who you don't want to be like. And I think that it was necessary for a moment for me to do that, for me to turn this situation into something that I could laugh about. But I feel like that time period has run its course. It was only a couple of days. Yeah, I feel you, Coco. Yeah, it's almost like I had to get it out my system, but it's like, yeah, it's enough. Like I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be known for. I don't want other people to take on that approach towards anybody else who may have trespassed in their life. And it took me back to the Bible verse, and I talked about it on my interview with Lisa last night. Oh, that's what I forgot to tell her. The situation not only restored my faith in humanity and the justice system, but it restored my faith in the Bible. And when I say the Bible, I mean the relationship that I formed myself. I think that sometimes we allow other people to interpret these religious documents for us. And it doesn't say that in the Bible at all. It doesn't say that in the Quran. When I read the Bible, I read it for myself. And one of the things that I like about it, I don't follow everything about it, and I don't have to. And I'm not going to let somebody else's interpretation become my own if I don't agree with it. Not no more. And one of my favorite things in the Bible is forgive us for our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. So it's like, in order to even get forgiveness for your own wrongdoings, you have to forgive those that did wrongdoing towards you. And forgiveness does not mean that you approve or justify what was done to you or what you may have done to somebody else. It just means that you're letting it go and you plan on changing your behavior in the future. So a part of me didn't want to show any type of forgiveness. But the thing about it is I had to realize that the forgiveness is not for the other person, but the forgiveness is for me, so that I can basically put down this animosity and this resentment and this anger and move forward. Because if I carry anger and resentment, I'm basically just gonna put that on to somebody else. And nobody else deserves to be punished for somebody else's actions. And I think that everybody in here can say that they've allowed a past relationship to be justification for punishing your current relationship. Like your current relationship is not responsible for the actions of the person you were with. What's up, Tam? But I think that it takes a level of maturity and awareness to figure that out. And I'm violating my own quote. I'm violating my own code by, it was funny. It's, that lie alert was fun. It was funny, but when I look at the behaviors of the current cult members, they spend a lot of time attempting to discredit people and make people out to be a lie. And here I am doing the same thing. Even though I can justify my actions and say that, oh yeah, this and that, but when I strip away the reasoning, both of us are exercising the same behavior. And if I'm exercising the same behavior, I'm no better than them. So I had to implement that golden rule and say, I don't want nobody to be making fun of me on the internet. So let me not make fun of them on the internet either, regardless of what it is that they're doing, or regardless of the justification that I may come up with that says that why I'm doing it is okay and why they're doing it is not okay. When I strip away the semantics and the justification, the action is wrong. So I had to sit with myself and say, is what I'm doing right or wrong, regardless of the reasoning that I want to put behind it? Is it right to take people's images and make a mockery out of them? No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? So I justified it by saying it was funny. I justified it and said that it was a joke. But when I strip away my own personal justifications, I ask myself, was it right or wrong? And it's wrong. It's not right to take people's images and make a mockery out of them, even if it was funny. So I had to stop it. And if I pay attention to the whole situation, I ain't got to do nothing, man. I ain't got to do nothing. I ain't got to do nothing. Nah, they'll see it on their own. You know what? My brother, one of my brothers, shout out to him. He sent me a video with a song attached to it. I believe it was by Travis Scott. And if I'm not mistaken, the name of the song is Stop Trying to Be God. Stop Trying to Be God. And he had a picture of Eligio Bishop on there. But I also realized that that was for me. It's not my job to wake the remaining members of Carbonation up. It's not my job to discredit what they're saying or prove them to be liars. That's not my job. I need to get out the way. Because regardless of how I'm what I'm doing, if it's wrong, I'm creating bad karma better than the people that I'm targeting. Some people might learn lessons through others, but I'll show them another way. That's not my job to wake them up. It's not my job to make them out to be liars. It's not my job to discredit them. It's not my job to make a mockery of them. I'm no better than them if I'm exercising the same behavior that they're exercising. And if I had to ask myself, hey, what would be a beautiful day for you? What would be a good day for you? And making videos and photos about them showing their inconsistencies would not be a part of my day. You understand what I'm saying? If I could if I could create the perfect day, editing videos and photos showing their inconsistencies would not be nowhere in the vicinity of what I would want to do. And a part of the reason why I'm doing it, another justification that I created was that I'm trying to help them. I'm obligated and responsible to help wake them up, but that's not true. It's not my responsibility. It's not my obligation to track the behavior patterns of people who aren't going to wake up anyway until they decide to do so. I think that when I left that stand in the courtroom, that was it. Or actually, the last thing I needed to do was that impact statement to the judge. I'm done. It's done. At this point, I feel like I'm trying to be God. I'm trying to make something happen. My job is done here. I want them to wake up so bad, and I've been wanting them to wake up for the last 2 years. I was absolutely certain that when I left, that it would only be a matter of time before they followed. And it's disappointing to watch them go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into the situation. So today, man, as hard as it is, man, I really am letting go of personal responsibility and obligation to the people who are still there. I don't know the status of Zoka, man. I can't even care no more. I can't even care no more, man. Every day I feel like we all playing Russian roulette, meaning that today literally could be the last day of our lives, man. And I can't take that risk no more. I can't take that risk of being worried about a group of people who might follow Eligio Bishop for the next 50 years. Because there was a lady who was following Charles Manson after he died. There's people who are still following Warren Jeffs to this day, and he ain't never gonna see the light of day. His appeal season is long over. I'm not about to be following no doggone Efru and Aya for the next 25 years. I can't do it. I can't be sitting around twiddling my thumbs, waiting for somebody to post, Jayon left, Kayla left, Tanisha left, Juju left. I can't sit around and do that, man. I gotta let go of this personal responsibility and sense of obligation to helping them leave, bro. God, dog, man. That's why I went and found the COVID video. I went and found the COVID video. I'm up here trying to find everything I can to show them how much of a liar this person is. But that's not my job. Shout out to you, Denedric, for sending me that song. Stop trying to be God. You understand? Yeah, I feel, yeah, that's a good way. Yeah, exactly. Expect. I feel like the ball in their court, man, and I gotta walk away, bro. I gotta walk away. That Johnson, it's just sad, bro. Because I is not dumb. She's not dumb, bro. She's following the orders of somebody that's dumb. Aya is very talented and intelligent. So is Tanisha. So is Kayla. So is Jayon. So is Giuliano. And so is Edgar. You know, that sound good, Lisa, but I can't hang on to that. Because the truth of the matter is that not every cult member walks away. Not every cult member wakes up. Some people commit murders. Some people commit suicide. Some people get in deep depression. Some people become drug addicts. So on one hand, that sounds good, but I have to stay in the practical reality and the facts of the situation is that I don't know what is going to become of them. And I can't sit around and wait to see. I need to go live the undetermined amount of time I have left in this life. I got to make the rest of my life the best of my life, bro. We gonna be here tomorrow. We confident we gonna be here for our birthday. We confident we gonna be here this summer. We confident we gonna be here Christmas. But there's somebody right now stressing about tomorrow and they gonna die this afternoon and they don't know it. There's somebody right now stressing over some bills and they gonna die next week and they don't know it. So I can't afford to be worried about something that's out of my control, knowing that I'm operating on borrowed time. And not only is it borrowed time, I don't know how much I got left. I could literally have 2 months left, and I'm not about to spend it focusing on a chapter that has been closed. It's closed. Move on to the next chapter, bruh. Move on to the next chapter, bruh. Go ahead, bro. You can go now. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. You can go now, bro. You can go now. You can go now, bro. You can go now. I'm still hanging on to these people because I know who they are outside of these characters that they have to play on the internet. Giuliano is a great person. Edgar is a great person. Tanisha is a great person. And I hate to see them be drained and used by somebody that literally is incapable of caring about anyone outside of their own body. But unfortunately, man, as sad as it is, I can't go around giving every homeless person I see some money because I ain't gonna have none for myself. And I'm not about and I can't give carbonation energy because I got family. What I look like giving them all this energy and not have none left for my family. Nah, man, I can't. I gotta choose. I'm choosing me, man. I gotta choose me over y'all, man. I can't give money to everybody that asks. You understand what I'm saying? So at this point, like that person earlier said, the ball is in their court. Exactly, Danielle. We look at people in their 20s and we like, oh, it's all good. You got a long life ahead of you. That's a lie. Why do people tell people that? Just be honest and be like, we don't really know how long you got left. I don't know why we be lying to folks. None of us know how long we got left. You could be 17. Don't be telling people you got a long life ahead of you. You don't know that. But it is what it is, man. Listen, man. Today, bro, I'm sitting this down, bro. I am sitting this obligation and sense of responsibility to the current cult members. I done blocked them and everything, bro. I don't even want to see them. I don't even want to see them, bro. I can't even look at them no more. But I'm sure if anything happened that's significant, y'all gonna let me know anyway. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. Appreciate y'all being uh, an audience. And I'll see y'all next time, man. Y'all have a beautiful day, man. Beautiful Tuesday. Um, yeah, just make the rest of your life the best of your life, man. Do the best you can for as long as you can. All right, holla at y'all.